Hello everyone, QG Dog here, and today I'm actually going to be talking about a couple of things. One, we're continuing the top 5 unmarked camp location series. Two, the 75th BOS war at the moment. One thing's for sure, we've already won 3 battles against them. They only won 2. One at White Springs, the other in our first battle. But yeah, other than that though, basically Jonas wants to fight them, the Watchers, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to be there to witness it since I have a ton of things to do. But Jonas will be recording it, so if he wins or not, the council will decide either to continue the ceasefire or to just start going ham on the 75th. But other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, basically, either way, the council said in near December we're canceling the war only because of 3 reasons. Because of the holidays, and we have a little tradition in the holidays for the UNR. So this is how it's going to go down. Either they do a ceasefire, either we do a ceasefire, they surrender if we decide to continue the war, or if we decide to continue the war and they just decide to continue the whole entire PvP stuff and stuff like that, and they don't surrender yet. High chances in December we're going to basically forget, well, it's not forget, more likely a yeah, we don't care about this anymore type of thing. Either way though, if we get the most raids or battles against them, we basically won. But other than that though, the other thing I want to talk about is the whole, what is it called? Oh yeah, the builds. My videos about my builds that I'm going to be doing. My heavy build's almost completed. I still need to do him. Another thing is I'm actually going to be continuing my YouTube videos. Another thing, Andy keeps on leaving, our robot expert. We don't know why. Andy, if you're listening to this video, there's an issue or something, unless you left in the UNR. We'll try and figure it out. Last but not least, is radio stations of many of them are. If you want to put your radio station in the UNR, you can. If you have a radio station, as well, not to mention, the UNR is accepting allies, and we're recruiting. All that's in the description down below. Our YouTube crew is looking for people as well to join our YouTube crew. So our YouTube crew is going to be in the description down below as well, the Discord. Last but not least, what I want to talk about is the whole entire ICE and WVR situation. We're not going to be joining either side, so if any of you tell us, join our side, or you're joining their side, or something like that, the answer is, well, first of all, we're not helping any side because we're at a war, first of all. Second of all, we have other things on our hands, such as December and stuff like that. And plus, most of us have families, traditions, and stuff like that. So, high chances we aren't going to even be involved in that war. Last one is the videos I promised. I put it, a lot of thumbnail spoilers to you guys, and all of you wanted to see those videos, but they haven't came out yet. The reason why is because I forgot about them, and I'm a little busy at the moment. I will be doing the Outer Worlds, my honest opinions of the Outer Worlds and stuff like that. This is a beginner that I promised, the episode 2 of Top 5 Unmarked Camp Locations. Next, after this is the Top 5 Random Encounters, and then I'm going to be doing my build of Coursley video and other stuff. But other than that, though, I'm trying to get my characters up and running, all that type of stuff. And I think I have one more thing to talk about. Oh yeah, we are still doing the UNR trailer, and we're doing other videos, including a video of the UNR clearing Huntersville called the UNR Surprise Attacks Huntersville or something. But basically it's just going to be a type of role-playing video which we're going to be creating. And the UNR YouTube trailer we're working on, so it may take a little while. Last but not least, the last thing I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is basically Nuclear Winter. I will mostly be on Nuclear Winter only because I'm trying to grind for a paint scheme, which is the Hellfire, which is why I've not created a lot of videos lately. The other reason is because I have high school and stuff like that. But I'll try my best as always, ladies and gentlemen, to continue the videos, to continue everything. I was sick last week for a full-on week. You may have noticed that because of me in Discord saying that, and as well I was about to say it in my Nuclear Winter video. Unfortunately I didn't because our Wi-Fi was a little bit trash, so I couldn't do that. And especially for some reason my voice cut it out when I was recording, so I'm going to have to stick with no volume for Nuclear Winter. But next episode for Top 5 for Best Moments in Nuclear Winter, episode 2, it's going to have me in the beginning talking about stuff and many of the more. Last thing I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a video in the description down below. This is going to be extremely valuable to rifle gaming fans and stuff like that, but other than that, it's mostly rifle gaming. If you don't know rifle gaming, search them up on YouTube, but it's in the description down below that video. If it's not there yet, just wait, I'm going to be making it, but it's basically going to be telling me about the situation going on with rifle gaming. I'm as well going to be telling rifle gaming about this, and yeah. Other than that, though, I'll make that video very soon after this video. I hope you all enjoy, and let's get right onto the video, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? The first location is located in the mire. It's a bunker, so you can have a Free States theme, Raider theme, Wastelander theme, or military theme, whatever you prefer. It is near Sugar Grove. Here's Vault 76, and here's where I am. It's right near my marker where I placed it, but other than that, if you fast travel in Sugar Grove and follow the road behind you, you'll come across this, which is a bunker. You can place your camp here, you can place your tent nearby here, even though I don't know why you would want to place your tent here. But other than that, I used to have my camp here, as a matter of fact. It was sort of good. The only situation I have with this location is my certain character that I had, because crickets would, high-level crickets would always pop up and attack the base, which is a pain in my ass for that character. But other than that, though, I suggest placing the bed inside the bunker, since I placed my crafting stations there, but I prefer place your bed here. The main reason why is because there's not a lot of building places you could place your tent and place your camp in. In other words, I suggest if you're building a camp here, put some walls, concrete walls, and build a foundation with crafting stations and place the bed inside the bunker. But that's my honest opinion. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first one. Let's move on to the next one. This next location is located once again in the mire. It's near the other camp location. Some of the camp locations are actually going to be located in the mire, as you can see, and it's near the messenger quest as well. You can place your tent here. Your camp here, sorry. You can't place your tent, unfortunately. You can only place it nearby. But other than that, though, you can build on top. I've seen somebody place their camp here, so you can build on top of this little rock hill covering this area. You can build inside here and surround it. You can place your tent like nearby here as well. I don't know why you would, but other than that, this location I prefer placing your camp in. The main reason why is because you can, as a matter of fact, have a fast travel point in the mire and as well Sugar Grove for those resources. But most importantly, the reason why I prefer placing your camp here is because of the beauty and as well the type of theme to it. Other than that, let's move on to the next camp location, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? This camp location is once again in the mire. This is the last one of the mire, as a matter of fact, and it is far away from the other two locations. Here's the other two locations, and here's Vault 76. This location can spawn NPCs in, not on top of the base, only nearby the base, and super mutants, bugs, and ferals spawn here. But other than that, you can place your camp here. I 100% suggest placing your camp here. You can build around it and on top of it. I placed my camp here once until I moved it. There are resources that you can grind for here. There's a typewriter, a desk fan, a safe. There's a cap stash, as a matter of fact. A recipe, a couple of items that have screws, springs, and gear, copper, rubber, toys, if there's a atomic shop challenge for that. As I said, recipe, some cooking items, and not to mention as well, some of the times I think a bobblehead pops up here. But other than that, you can place your camp here, and you can just like build on top of it. I've done it before. If you have the building skills, you can. There's a first aid there. So basically, you could just, if you know the way to like make your build around this location, I suggest you do. I've done it once. For people who don't know how to do it, you may want to leave it to a professional or probably get someone to do it for you or something like that. Here's my tent. You can place your tent near here. On top, but still. And yeah. This is another unmarked camp location, and I prefer having this as a radio station. Other than that, let's move on to the next camp location, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? This next camp location is located in Salvage Divide. It is a raider train station, and it's not one of the train stations, it's an actual train. Here's Vault 76, here's the location. It's an actual train. I've seen somebody place their camp here. Unfortunately, I didn't record that. It's honestly a great place for a raider themed type of camp. But the reason why I preferred having your camp here is because for that raider type of themed camp. But most importantly, you could build over top of it. You can place your tent here. I'm having some difficulties with it. But other than that, that's the raider camp location. that I had in mind for a train type of raider camp theme. Other than that, let's move on to the last camp location, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? The last camp location is near Fisher site, and as a matter of fact is an NPC spawn location. So if you don't like this location, then just say, it doesn't count. But other than that, I prefer having this as a military type of area if you want it to. It has a military type of theme because of all the vehicles and stuff like that. If you want to fight NPCs 24/7 and a Scorch Beast, if it does come here, then by all means go for it. But other than that, though, this location is mostly just a military type of theme, type of camp. If you want, you can place your camp here. If you don't want to, then just forget about it. Alright? Other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this video. And as well for this clip. And I'm going to be talking in the end voice call clip. So, alright. So, first of all, this is the camp that I was talking about that was here in the mire. Second of all, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. One is the top 5 unmarked camp locations. I'm having a little bit of difficulties trying to find top 5 unmarked camp locations. I would suggest if anyone's found an unmarked camp location that I haven't put on my top 5 unmarked camp location series, please send us a clip or anything so I could place it on this video. As well, another thing, we're as well going to be adding deposit locations into this video, into this series, meaning that deposit locations count as a random encounter, part of the series. So if you want deposits, and if it's in a random encounter as well, either way, deposits are going to be in this video. So other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, basically I have a couple of things that I want to talk about. One being the overhaul of the AA and stuff like that. We will be working on that. I am as well going to be continuing the projects of the factions that I was working on and many of them more, but I need your help, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a bot expert or anything like that, we would appreciate it if you did help us out with this project that we're doing. Other than that, though, another thing we want to talk about is the last thing being a little bit of a couple of factions connected to the UNR. These factions are, well, not factions, but discords. These discords are the Appalachia government being part of the UNR, but the people get to decide, as well the mayors get to decide the fate of Appalachia. So the UNR doesn't control it like a faction I know of, which I'm not going to call out names or anything, but yeah. Second is the Appalachia Caravan Company. They are a training company which will do anything basically just for a good rating, such as if you don't trust people at trading, they'll do it for you. You can buy stuff, sell stuff, order stuff, as a matter of fact, which the ACC basically sells in the order list, and as well, allies, part of the Appalachian Alliance, can have their own channel to trade in for allies trades and stuff like that. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, the last one is the Appalachia Rangers, part of the UNR, and they're basically supposed to be the police patrolling Appalachia. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the discords, that's all the info you need to know. Other than that, basically, that's all for today's video. I'm going to be continuing other series and stuff like that, including other videos. I hope you all enjoy this video, ladies and gentlemen. I know I did. But other than that, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Later, ladies and gentlemen.